Well, I guess when it says showtime, it's showtime on a Sunday live. My name is Daryl Ledyard, along with Simon Hogman over on my side here. How you doing,
Hello,
Simon?
hello everyone. Hey Daryl, how you doing? You okay?
I'm doing good. Thank you very much.
Like I like your backdrop for this week. It's
Yeah,
nice.
a little bit
Yeah,
of a neon purple theme going on
gone a
here.
bit retro. Yeah,
I should probably have snow on the buildings because we're going to get like 10 inches of snow here right after my show
really.
with
Okay.
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it starts at about 8 o'clock. We probably get done around 6:30 or so. So yeah, some snowflakes coming to the northeast,
Mm.
and so we're looking forward to that. How about
Still,
you?
still raining here. Well, it's raining here in Yorkshire. Raining and overcast, but
Uh-huh.
not too cold today. So yeah, it's been okay. We've not really had any snow over the last sort of month or so. Just a bit of a flurry a few weeks ago. That was it, to be honest.
Very, very good. Well, we have a action-packed show for you today. We have the domain giveaway that's coming up a little bit later on. If you take a look, we have some very valuable domains, privatemeeting.io. That could be an app on its own, shirtslogo.com. How many people printing shirts would want to have a logo put on it? Newsseekers.net without an S. I should have said newsseeker.net and promotionalrate.com. Those are what's coming up at the top of the hour. So I'm looking forward to that. And of course, we've got all kinds of information for you and some cool things to announce today. So we appreciate you being here. Make sure you tell your friends and family to come. We have an announcement of a new website that we're going to be putting out and a new program. And that'll be fun to talk about a little bit later on today. Right, Simon?
Yeah, we've got some new ideas. Something we've come up with fairly recently, which is kind of our style. But we've been using a bit of creativity, and we've got some other things which I think people are gonna like, and it's going to expand some of the things we're doing here. So yeah, we'll be able to cover that off. And yeah, and we've got some people saying hello. I'll just say hi, Odell. How you doing? Good to see you. And hey, Paul, good to see you as well. We've got a Facebook user. I don't know who that is, but welcome. Good to see you. If you want to authorize StreamYard, you'll be able to. We'll be able to see who you are and hopefully see you later on in the show. So good to see you.
Very good. Any announcements before we get started? Anything on your end that we have to cover? I think we're pretty good, right?
I think we're pretty good. I mean, obviously, I'm going through a Google Stacks demo today, so they all say don't do live demos. So I'm sure it's going to go horribly
Yeah.
wrong. I'm demoing
Yeah.
3 different pieces of software, so we'll see how that goes. So that's all good. And we've got lifetime deal of the week to go through a bit later on as well, and also talking about the Yivranka deal, which ends in 6 hours. But we'll do a demo of that too. Yeah.
So for my end of things, we did talk about Siphon Spintax, AI Spintax from Siphon this week, and how this is going to make a big splash for a lot of the tools that we'll be putting out in the future. And because of Rapid API, and I'll show you later, you can use the Siphon AI Spintax into your own applications, whether you're building something internally for your own company or you're doing something that you want to sell. So I'll talk to you about that coming up in a little bit. So Sunday Live is underway, and we couldn't do it without you. So thank you for being here and spending some time with us tonight or today, wherever you might be tuning in. So, all right. So without further ado, I think, Simon, if you want to launch your screen, we could go get started with some of your fun stuff. And then
Yeah,
we'll
just give me
through.
a second. Yeah, that's great. I think there's a couple other people saying hello there, which
Yeah, thank you guys. You can always put things in the comments. We love that. And we'll go ahead and put you up here. Cheers and hello, SMB Recovery. Don't forget, we love to give away domains, but we're going to be starting to give away more different things in this year. So we're looking forward to bringing on a lot more different prizes for you to win in 22. So people seem to like the prizes. So that's one of the things we plan to do. All right. Okay.
okay, so hopefully you can see my slides here. So let's just go through this. So this is about Google Stacks, and I'm going to do a demo. We're going to use a few different pieces of software. I say, who knows how this is going to go? It could take us all sorts of different places, but let me go through it. So as we know, as most of us know, sending automated links can be seen as pretty spammy, could be a threat to your backlink profile. And if you were to send them directly to your money site, that could be potentially toxic. Not always, there's different kind of automated links, but certainly if you were to send, 1.5 million backlinks to your site, it's unlikely to be a help for you. So some of the tactics that people use, and as we know, Google loves Google, and I've got Stephen's picture up there as well, because I know that was one of his
I
most
think he's the
popular
first guy
phrases.
to say that. Yeah.
Yeah, Google loves Google, so we're bringing that out today. So the theory is that if you send links to Google entities and use them as a buffer, that they can essentially make the links that are passing through safe. It can essentially washes or launders the links. So things like Google Sites, Blogger, any of the Google Doc sheets or whatever are things that people are using as a tier, as a buffer between automated link building and a money site or a tier 1 PBN, for example. So they're the ones. So I'm going to do a demo of this. I've deliberately put a strikeout through Google My Business or Google Business Profile. I don't recommend any link building directly to that. Certainly not automated spam links if you were going to characterize them in that way. So I think you need to be cautious. But certainly a blogger or a Google site or Google Docs, these are all things that can be used. So we're going to talk about Google Stacks, which is using some of these entities now. Here's a bit of a diagram to help people understand. So if we think of tiered link building, if we think of tier 0 as the money site, what we can do is build a number of Google properties that connect to the money site, and then we can fire lots of links, layers of different links through to the Google properties, and then that is there to essentially buffer out or protect the money site. There's lots of different automated link building programs out there. There's YiveRanker, which I'm going to focus on tonight. There's also MoneyRobot and RankerX. YiveRanker has an offer on, which I'm going to mention later on, but it's something I'm using regardless, even before the offer came out, because I just find it very quick to build these kind of links. So, and one of the things that on Google Properties is when people found out that this was a tactic, and you'd get essentially some benefit from Google Stacks. So you gain some benefit from the authority of the Google domains. You have this buffering effect, which is a sort of safety barrier. They're also quick to build. Now you have automated tools. So people are doing a lot of manual Google Stack, Google entity building, but now you've got tools that actually build these things automatically. And I'm going to do some of that link building today. And another benefit of these Google Stacks is if you have a problem, were Google to have an issue with them in the future, you could always basically delete them. You could turn off the link. So by making sure you don't send any automated or other sort of lower quality links directly to your money site, you're in control. You're only sending relevant links to the money site that you're in control of. So let's just try and do a bit of Google Stack building now and see how we go. So I'm using a few different bits of software. I'm using StackSEO to automatically build the Google Stack. I'm using Article Forge to come up with an article I can just paste in, and I'm using YiveRanker then to build links through to the Google Stack in the background. So let's go through it now, just to prove that I'm happy to use this on my own site. This is a photography site that I've literally just been working on this week. So this is hogburnphotography.com. So I'm going to build some Google Stacks through to this. I've not done actually hardly any link building on this particular site, so we'll do some of that today. So if I come out of this, and you'll have to, so just to prove that is a real site, and we're going to send it to hogburnphotography.com. So hopefully you can still see this, Daryl. Just everyone following?
Yes, I can.
With
yeah.
me? Super. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to build one Google Stack, and here I am in the StackSEO dashboard. I'm on the Google Stack section, and this just allows me to build up. Just put some pretty sort of simple inputs in, and I'll build up. I'm going to do this quickly. Let's put that in some secondary keywords just to give it something to go with. Okay, and then ask for an article. Yeah, so this is where I'll go over to Article Forge, and I'll get this thing whirring away whilst I'm building some other things. So just bear with me.
This is where I should play some music for you, like
yeah,
on Wednesday.
yeah. So I can.
This is great.
reuse.
So what we're looking at is
Mhm.
Staxio, which is
Mhm.
available if you go directly. We don't have a link for that directly, I
Yeah.
don't think.
No, we don't. We
This-
don't have a link for it, but it's staxio.tools is available
Okay.
there.
Okay.
So I'm just putting in some stuff just for Article Forge here. I'll put a few things in there. So
And
there
how
we've got
many
some.
word length are you going to do you think?
I'm just going to use 500s for this,
Okay.
to be honest.
Okay.
I'm going to
As a
spin it
title.
once in this.
Okay.
So I'm just going to let that whir away with some keywords, and it'll do
Okay.
that. So if I go back here, that's where the article is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
I need to put a video in, so I will go over to my YouTube and put in a video.
Mm-hmm.
This is all kind of unscripted, but this is my full work. I've built a few of these already this week, so I've got into building Google Stacks fairly recently, actually, but I'm quite liking the approach. So I'm just zipping around here, just hoping to show you it's sort of.
Well, that's not the article. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Let's get an image. So I'll go.
What nice photography you do.
Yeah, oh yes, it's lovely.
That's-
Yeah, there we go. Let's just put this in.
Yeah.
I can't put the image in there actually because the the site's image protected. So anyway, let's. I'm just going to do this quick, guys. So let me just put all this in. But by the time I've filled this in, my article will be ready on Article Forge. So, and also if anybody wants any photography, let me know if you're in the northeast of England. I don't have a long latitude.
So,
We don't need that. That's fine. So look, let's just see if we've got here. We're still working away on Article Forge, but let me multitask and get the Yive ranker going. So just to explain what I'm doing here, I'm building all the information up for the Google Stack through Staxio, and I'm putting this article in, and then what I'm going to do is get it to generate collect YouTube images, collect YouTube videos, build Google Stocks, Google Docs, Google Slides, PDFs, etc. Yep.
wow. It does
So this is
Microsoft Docs too. Wow.
it does. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So we
Wow.
build all that up. So we're nearly there on
Yep.
this
Yep.
how to find the best photographer. And then I'm going to get into Yive ranker. So there's a 3-step process here. The Staxio to build the stack. I'm using Article Forge to put the article in. And then once I've built the stack, then what I'm going to do is send these Yive automated links directly from Yive through. So what you can see is here's some campaigns I've already been doing. So if I look into here, I can get a review of some of the things I've done before. And here are all the backlinks that have been created. So here you can see tier 0 is for Google Stack links. And then I've got tier 1s. These were built within an hour by Yive, and my telegraph.ph is a DA, I think, of about 70, I believe. There's a number of these. Now, obviously, the page authority is going to be low. We're not going to see much traffic on these sites, but what you do get is a larger number of links from Yive, and they're tiered as well. That's tier 1. There's tier 2. I think it goes 3, 4 as well, actually. So you can see there's 2,000 links here, and some of them are kind of forum type links. Some of them are web 2s. Some of them are there's a Twitter there. So you're getting a lot of different kind of links coming back through. Now you might not be inclined to send these to your money site. I wouldn't, but we're sending them there. So let's just go back to Article Forge. Here we go. We've got the results. So I want to go down here to get the spun version, which is this. So all I do is press copy. I'm confident enough with Article Forge that the copy is going to be relevant, and I'm just going to paste it, and I'm not even going to read it. So that's there. So now I've got these inputs. What I'm going to do is press Start Building. So Staxio is going to build this. Now this might take a few minutes, and we can watch this in the background. But as soon as I get this delivered, I'm going to be able to go into my Gmail account. Now I don't attach Staxio to my primary Gmail, because if Google's to take a dim view of this stuff in the future, I want to be able to kind of have some separation. So I've got a special burner Gmail that I attach to Staxio, but all of my Gstacks go in that, and I'll show you that in a second. In fact, I can show you that now. Hold on. I hope people are following this on. This is a bit of a sort of new style of doing things here, but it's interactive. That's what people want, I think. So hopefully this gives you a bit of a flow. So here's some of the G stacks that I've been doing. Yeah. So here's one here. And in here, you can see some of the automated work that Staxio is doing. So Staxio is currently building one for my website, but here's one that I've done with another photographer that's a client. And these are all basically the master list of links. So these are all internal links.
That's
and actually
incredible.
some links.
Can you show us what one of those look like, just so that we can kind of see what to expect?
Yeah, sure. I can do that. Let me go back
the,
here.
the amount of work that this Staxio is doing for you, like
it's massive. Yeah, look at this.
Massive,
These are all articles. These are all the spun
and it's
articles.
all spun. Yeah.
So we've got the branded keywords. We've got the one of the locations, 2 locations. Obviously, there's portrait, there's wedding, there's 1 location, different locations. So you've got 5 articles there, but it also creates these MS docs as well. So you've got basically slides. These are like PowerPoint kind of slides and Excel slides. And if you go in, here's your link. So these are all links that are public. You're sharing this. This is a public folder, and the theory is that these obviously have some of Google's associated domain authority, which can be, and then obviously when you send links to it, you're in theory powering these links up. But the amount of content this creates is mental. Amazing. Really. There's loads. Each one of these folders has got, there's PDFs here, but there's a load there. So you think about the number of links that are coming out of this. Now, if I go back to Staxio, still building, but it does say it'll take a few minutes.
What does Staxio cost in general?
So there's a monthly subscription, which I believe is something like $59 or something. But there's a lifetime deal which I've got on this, and it cost nearly $1,000. I did buy into it with a colleague, but this is something that is an investment. But when you see when you see the time, so I had a little beep in my ear there, which meant it's available. So if I click this button, I should be able to.
That's incredible.
See it. Yeah. So here it is. Here we go. Hopefully you're following on here.
Yep.
So we now have all that stuff built
so far,
out,
this is not blown up in your face. So far, it looks pretty good.
It's not broken yet, but we're let's see how we go. There's a little bit of time to load this here. It says unable to load my view here. Hold on, let's go in there. Let's just find. There we go. We'll find the stack there. So here's the stack, and that's it. Now let's hope it's built everything out. There we go. Brilliant. So what I do now is I'll open that up. And then I will find the share link, and I will use that as one of the links that I'm going to send my Yive links through to. So when I go back over to Yive, So I in Yive you only get 4 links you can send to. Okay. So put my campaign name in there. Hogben photo G stack. So I get 4. Yeah. So let's just go back, try and collect some more. I've got a lot of tabs open here. So I'll send it here to this form, which also has loads of links in down the bottom, and a video and all sorts.
Did you make that form, or is that from Staxio? That form, that Google form is from
that's Staxio. Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah.
Make sure I'm in the right folder here. Hold on.
This is really cool.
Yeah. I'm doing this a bit under pressure, to be fair.
Take your time. I can fill the time if you would.
Just give me a couple of seconds. I'll let me get these other links because, and then I'll be with you. Yeah.
So Yive does a lot of really cool things. I think they came on the map because of the Yive video creator that builds lots and lots of dynamic videos, and I think that they kind of put them on the map, and it creates YouTube accounts and all that. Marcus, the guy that's in charge of it, has put out some really great products over the years. And Yive Ranker came out earlier this year. They had some things that they had to fix. I know that there was a little bit of a time lag when they were working on improving things. It wasn't too long, but now you take a look at it. I was looking at it today, and Yive Ranker is super good. And this Staxio combination is pretty powerful. What you're actually seeing here with Simon here. So Simon, you really brought it today. This is really good stuff.
I'm having to act quick here, but anyway,
Yeah.
we'll be done.
You wanna
Literally, I'm going to be
you
finished
wanna
soon. So
explain what we're doing? So what are you
yeah,
doing
yeah.
right now?
Yeah, so I've basically got the Yive Ranker campaign set up. So
Mhm.
I'm just putting in the entries
Primary
here. So
keyword, secondary?
I've got the 4. I can only put in 4 target URLs, but that's where
Mhm.
the links are going to get sent to. So I've basically chosen the full master list of all the links and a few of the folders from the Google
Mhm.
stack. Let's say my primary keyword is Northeast photographer.
Mhm.
We've got some secondary keywords here, and these ones match that I put in StackSEO to start with, so it all kind of interlinks and keeps it relevant. Remember, StackSEO is actually building out automated content, so each one of those posts, and I'll show you a real link,
Mhm.
is actually a mini article. Now it's fairly AI based, it's not especially coherent, but given that there's 2,000 pieces of content, it's pretty smart. Yeah, I wouldn't normally send these kind of links direct to the money site, but sending it to the Google stack is a great combination. So we're nearly there. We're nearly done. We're going to use system generated content, or this actually
Mhm.
does integrate with article forwards, so you can actually put
Oh, wow.
more stuff up front if you want to. And then it's photography, so you can actually send out by niche, and we select our diagram, and these are all the different combinations of Web2s, Twitters, etc., etc.
Mhm.
So we put that in.
Mhm.
We'll run it one time. It costs 2,000 credits, 2,000 links. It's a center link on average, so it's a pretty good deal. And then we press the button. So that will start whirring away. And literally within an hour, I'll have about 2,000 backlinks all pointing to my Google stack. So you can see how I've got the Google stack
Mhm.
with article forge to make the right article, and then I've got the Yive ranker sending all the links into the Google stack. And that's what it does, you know. So this is what I've been doing over the last sort of week or two on some client sites. That's what I'm just doing
Mhm.
here now. And let me just show you an example of one of the things. So again, this is not a human written article. This is not going to be the same quality as some of the things, but it does give you some content. So if you look here, unbiased view of this says Boston. That's obviously taken from somewhere else. There's some brand names here. There's some pictures, but there is stuff that is relevant. There's stuff here about groom preparations, Newbury wedding photographer, which is one of the keywords we targeted with this. Goes through. There's some addresses here, and there's just stuff, yeah. But these links that they'll end up linking to Google, yeah. This fires a link to the Google Drive. Now, my clients and my customers are never going to, you know, prospects for Google for wedding photography are never going to land on this and see this. This is all stuff that's tiered out. You know, this could be
Yeah.
this is tiered out through the Google stack. You could also send this into a PBN. You could send it into a mass page if you had like a subdomain mass page site or something. And this is like, you know, this is 3-4 levels back from the site. But the theory is that this is passing link power juice through the Google stack, cleaning it, and then sending it on. So I think this is a great way to use automation to create it. Now, it's not the only thing I'd do. You'd be wanting to get your citations and high quality blog links and all the rest of it to send directly to the money site. But this is in terms of just giving it a bit of sort of juice in the background, I think is a very good solution. So yeah, it's not built any links yet, still in progress, but
Mhm.
that's essentially it. So I don't know if I can show you any more. We might want to come back to that. I don't know if people have got any questions or if I've gone through it too quick,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah,
So I'll go ahead and bring up Erdel's question. Is it similar to Money Robot, Yive Ranker?
it is. Yeah.
Okay.
So I have Money Robot and I also have Ranker X. I have a few bits of software. I like Yive Ranker the most because
Mhm.
Money Robot you need to put on a VPS and run it, or have a Windows machine, which I don't have, and obviously it ties up your resources, and you need to consider sort of proxies and protection. So Money Robot has a bit of an overhead to do that. There's also, it takes a little bit more time to set up a Money Robot campaign, not much more, but a bit more. Ranker X is very sophisticated. You need proxies for that. You don't need to run it off VPS, but you can run it off your desktop and, you know, through the browser. But you will need a lot of proxies to do if you want to run any number of different accounts. It's very sophisticated, but of the three, in my experience, Yive Ranker is very quick, and you just saw me under a little bit of pressure typing away, putting that
Yeah.
together. But that's it, and that's kind of within, you know, 10 minutes, 10 minutes or so, 5-10 minutes to do a Google stack with 2,000 automated links coming into it and all the automated content too. So very similar. I see David's got a question there as well, actually.
Yeah, did you pop that up? Yeah.
Yeah. So Article Forge, I think Article Forge is good. I use it only for like Google News submissions or this kind of content. I don't put it straight onto a customer site. I would the only stuff I put onto a money site is human edited, human written, but you could use Article Forge to give you a head start. I typically don't. I use other tools for that. But as an article, you get like 500, 750 words, and you can just paste it and not have to worry too much about it. It works well. I mean, it does come up with some keywords. It looks relevant, and it gives you the whole thing. So different writing tools have different approaches, but Article Forge gives you it in one slab, and that's what I quite like in terms of what we got there. I can have a look at the Article Forge content if everyone wants to have a look at it and see what it came up as. But yeah, hopefully that helps, David. I'm just loading up Article Forge again to see. You can be the judge yourself if you like the look of what came out.
Yeah, I would say like in the last 3.0 version of Article Forge, it has gotten pretty good. But there are going to be typical topics that are not, they're too narrow. And Article Forge has a hard time with them. It just depends on the situation. Different tools are better for different types of things,
So this is the Article Forge I just did. So if you're looking for a good photographer in the Northeast, there are several factors to consider. The area is known for its beautiful locations. If you're getting married in the Northeast, you'll need to find the best location. If you're having an outdoor wedding, you might want to hire a professional photographer. You want to hire a photographer who specializes in this type of wedding, so you can rest assured that the experience will be a great one. Now, I don't think that's bad, really. I'm happy to put that on a PBN or this sort of thing. Now, obviously, you've got some details here, like it's $3,500. It's obviously UK, so it's pounds. So those are the things that it's going to let it down. It's not always going to get the facts right, but that's the same with pretty much any AI software, isn't it? You're always going to have to check it. So I wouldn't paste this into a client website, but I would happily paste it into a PBN or YiveRanker. So that's just a bit of an insight there.
Yeah, some more questions have come through. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Colin,
Yeah, hi, Colin. Yeah, you can do future top-ups. So the deal is you buy it now, you get it's $97 on the link that we'd put out. I don't know if you've got that, but it's go.ht/YiveRanker. And you get that's a special deal. It's $97. You get 70,000 credits, so you can get 70,000 links. So that campaign I just did then was 2,000 credits, so you can get quite a lot of them. And then you can top up ongoing. If you don't buy it today, the owner's saying that it's going monthly subscription from tomorrow, and you'll have to pay monthly and then add on top-ups as well. You might get some bundled in, I think, actually, in some of the plans, $37, $47 or something. But anyway, I don't know. I feel I'm using it and I'm quite excited about it, just in the way I'm using it here, and not having to pay a monthly fee seems like a good deal. Plus, there's 70,000 credits. So yeah, the deal ends in 6 hours time. That's one of the reasons why we're sort of highlighting it here. So take a look at it. Do I recommend Yive sites with YiveRanker? So I have Yive sites, and I've played around with it. I have connected it to Article Forge and had it generating automated articles, and you could definitely use Yive sites with YiveRanker, and you could use Yive sites as a PBN. So with the Yive sites, you get 20 different IPs. So you could put a site on each one. It'd be pretty diversified as a PBN, and you could decide how you want to link them together. And you could fire the Yive Ranker links to Yive sites and have your own kind of tier of PBN. And if you wanted to, then you could fire those into a Google stack or another property, whatever. But yeah, they would work together in Yive sites. You get 20 IPs, which is pretty cool.
So here's the link also for Article Forge. If you want to support the channel and you're looking to get Article Forge 3.0, it's go.ht/Article Forge. And go.ht/YiveRanker is our affiliate link if you are interested in getting that special That ends today in 8 hours, I think you said.
So it ends at midnight EST. So
Okay, so
sort of
that's
6.5 hours
6
away.
hours. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Um,
all right.
so that
Cool.
was my kind of blitzkrieg work through the demo. Hopefully that was useful for people. That just shows my process there. We can do LTD of the week a bit later on if you want, Daryl, or
Sure,
we go
that
straight
sounds
into that.
good.
Whatever's best.
That sounds good. Yeah, we'll get to that later in the week. So this week was a special week on my end of things. We have been working. I've been using SiphonAI to create spin text for probably 3 weeks now, and we launched it first into here. You'll see it says spin sentences in Rapid API, and if you go in here, you can actually, even if you don't have Siphon, you can go in and sign up for an account on here on rapidapi.com and look for Siphon AI. When you get in here, all I ask is that you give us a follow, so that it builds up our group. So if you go to About Us, there's 3 followers. Just go ahead and follow the API, or give us a some sort of a star ranking would be great. But if you go in here, we have 3 of the features of Siphon built in. So we actually have Siphon, where you go in here and you go down to the bottom and you put in the domain that you're going to grab. So we have siphonai.com in here, and then you just push in the entropy, which is how long. It's just a technical word. You just click test endpoint, and you'll see over to the side here, it will go in and grab a portion of the page, and show it to you in code. Okay, so this is just if you have a developer or Fiverr, you can find a developer and show them this and say, look, I want to build something off of this. This is what we're doing now to allow people to see. Okay, so you have, it says check out the powerful features of SiphonAI, and the original says check out SiphonAI's powerful features. And then it says find the best content from Google and Bing. This is find the top content from Google and Bing, but has a different mark on it, right? And so that's the Siphon. That we also have a search thing, which probably doesn't apply to most of you guys, but that would allow you to grab search results from Google. But then we have spin sentences, and that's our spin text, which is our AI spin text. So if you were to, let's say, take an article from, let's say, USA Today, maybe, I'm not sure if grab some from the snowstorm here. Let's see. We'll just grab this here. Whoops. They're trying to get me to buy something here. I'm just going to grab this here and go into SiphonAI or Rapid API. Going to just pop it in here, and you can see here's the original article. I'm just going to test the endpoint, and you'll see, some people are just trying this out on Rapid API and are able to get the spin text. So here's the spun version. Okay, with our API, you get the AI spun version. Now, if you were to take this text here, I'm just going to go ahead and grab it here and copy it. And we were to go in and do a decoding of the spin text. Okay, so here's the spin text, and we're going to head and compile. You can see here the entire U.S., eastern U.S. was under weather siege and furious weather storms. So then if you compile it again, you have a totally different thing. And the unique thing about SiphonAI's spin text is that it rewrites each sentences with AI directly. Okay, so you don't have like little sections that can get out of meaning with each other. Okay, so you'll see these read very, very, very well. All right, and one of the things we plan to do with this, and not only have it it's in our form, or in SiphonAI right now inside of Mass Page Tools, but we'll be able to build other cool things and projects off of this technology because we own it, we can tune it, we have more control. So we don't have Word AI in here. We are using our own now. So if you're inside of Mass Page Tools, and you go and you sit on here and you click here and you throw in your text, whoops, this is spun. So let me go back to the article here. We'll grab this whole section. Okay, grab it and go into Mass Page Tools, paste it. Now, this is currently how you have to do it. Is you're going to have to siphon it first, then turn it to Spintax. But I'll show you what you'll have. You'll have a tool that we're working on now, and we're just trying to simplify the overall siphon experience so it'll be easier. But see, here's the text that has been reworded from up here. Okay, it's already changed a bit. Now, if you hit Spintax, okay, this will use our Spintax instead of Word AI's now. Okay, still you use up credits and everything like that, but you do have it currently in your account. If you have enterprise version of Mass Page Tools, it's already in here. So you'll see these are broken down into those long sentences, each one changed, and it gives a lot of variety for you. When you get the new tools, like this is one of the tools that will have something similar to this, where you just be able to paste in the text and you go ahead and do your spin text. And we're having some new features come in, so you can right click and be able to change the wording to the ones that you want to have. Okay, so you'll be able to kind of really use this as a paraphraser kind of, but have like more and more control over it. Okay, so here is your thing. It looks like it got some numbers in there. I don't know about that. So and then so we're still working on this tonight. So you'll have this eventually in your account if you're an enterprise level member of Mass Page Tools. So if you want to get SiphonAI as a standalone, you can do that as well. So if you go to siphonai.com, and you see here's our developers API. So if you need the link to Rapid API, just go to developers API and you can try it out. We have a demo showing you what it does with the rephrasing. And we have some really cool things coming out with summarization this week. We're working on some different models for that. Here's the pricing here. And if you need to ask a question, you can always ask it over here with Jivo Chat. But here's the pricing for the standalone and the number of credits. Okay, just to explain this, because this is a commonly asked question. The number of credits is how many times that box gets filled below. So right here, this one box is 1 credit. So, but if you do a search and you do multiple searches, every time the box fills, so it could be 10 or 15, that would be 10 or 15 credits for using it to search that way. Same thing with like the bulk URLs. If you were to throw a bunch of URLs in here, each time it produces a page, it's a credit. Okay, no matter how long the text is, if it's 5 lines or if it's 5 paragraphs, it's all 1 credit because it's 1 request. The way we have it set up with the with everything. So, any questions, Simon? Did I miss anything?
No, I think you covered it. We've got a couple of questions coming in. We've got Marcel is asking, will this work for full articles or just paragraphs?
It will work with full articles. We're optimizing it now. One of the issues we've had is we've been using a thing called Pusher, and it limits how many kilobytes that we can use in each request. And so we're going to probably start using it sentence by sentence all the way down through the page. So that way we can have basically, not unlimited, but near unlimited length. So we could do a whole lot more. It just will take time. It'll put it in a queue and just kind of work it through. So yes, the answer is yes, but right this very second, no. Just give us a little bit of time. We're still working this out.
Cool. Okay. Walter is asking, how do we use this with enterprise publishing? Or do we use it with enterprise publishing?
You absolutely can. And I'm going to talk about that in the mastermind that's coming up on Wednesday, Walter, and how you can use our Spintax for building out content inside of enterprise. The thing is it makes it more readable because ours is using AI sentence by sentence versus synonym spinning and the typical Spintax that you get from the older models of Spintax. So I'm going to recommend trying it, but I think that it'll rank better. The other thing is that for years I've used block spinning for paragraphs and sentences, and so the reason why we built this way, because this is how I do it, and this is how I've done it for years, is block spinning instead of synonym spinning. But I did it manually, so it always took a lot more time to do it manually. Because we're doing this now with automation, with artificial intelligence, but we're still keeping it as blocks instead of so much variation. It causes problems with Google. There's actually, to me, a benefit to having some similarity between each page and a SEO capacity. And so that's why I feel like you should really give this a try and try it out and see how it works for your on-page SEO. Any other questions coming in?
No other questions.
Okay.
I think that's everything there. Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to show that off. There is a webinar that we did inside the group and Mass Page Tools group that you can check out. I haven't put it onto YouTube. This is kind of the first time I've showed this on YouTube. And once it's more polished, I will be doing a full on YouTube video to demonstrate SiphonAI with Spintax. But we're in process, and this is a journey. We kind of show you as we grow. So not everything I put out is going to be polished right off the bat, but I don't give up. I keep working on it and making it better and better. So if you want to support the project, buy SiphonAI.com, pick up one of those, or get the enterprise on mass.page, enterprise package on mass.page. Okay. All right.
Awesome.
That's I think
great.
it for
Thanks
me.
for sharing that. That's good. Yeah, great.
So one of the things I wanted to touch on is that we are working on a few things this week with our developers. There's been a lot of interest in us having integrations with Page Generator Pro. And so we're moving that to the front burner to try to help some people out that are trying to use Page Generator Pro from our Magic Form. So we'll have that hopefully within 2 weeks. Maybe by next week I'll be able to show you something, but we'll see how much we can get done this week. So that's one thing. I don't have an update that I can publicly say about Mass Website Builder, but we are definitely getting a lot closer to having that launched again and integrated with our form. So things are moving in a good direction with that. So I'm really excited about that. And I think a lot of people have reached out to me. I've done some demos to them that own it already. So I wanted to let you know if you're holding back and you're waiting for it, it's on its way. We're not holding back on it. So that's a good thing, I think. So that go
awesome.
ahead.
No, just great. Well, you've got a lot on, Daryl. It's
yeah.
Come and share these things. Yeah, some exciting things going on there.
And we're reworking the way the layout is on the SiphonAI, just to make it a little bit more user friendly, polished off, because we would like to offer this to a bigger audience than just people in Mass Page. We want to make it something that academic people could use. We're looking at the options of having a plagiarism checker put into it. So we're looking at a lot of different things to make this a really universally great software for repurposing content, research, for starter content, content to kind of get you started in the right direction. So I think that it's going to be a really valuable asset. The more and more time that we put into it, it just keeps getting better. And the Spintax, I think, because a lot of people out there in the world don't even know what Spintax is, it does give us a chance, the way we've done it, to rephrase at a click of a button an entire body of work. And so you could have, our AI Spintax generate a whole chapter in a book. And you
a whole book,
a whole chapter, because it's going sentence by
thing,
sentence, and it's just putting it in a queue, and then you click a button and it just totally rephrases the entire chapter. So that takes it so that you have like an ebook, for example, right? You could take an ebook and completely reword the whole thing and keep the same meaning, right? So it's totally yours, right? So there's a lot of different things that we can do with SiphonAI. And we want to make it best in class. And it's something I'm pretty passionate about, because it's one of those things that we put a lot of time and effort into. So if you have any questions about SiphonAI or any of our products, reach out to me at Daryl.chat. Let's see if I can find that. So it's HTTPS Daryl.chat. Just in the web browser, Daryl.chat, and it pops up on our thing. Or just go to Mass Page Tools, and then or SiphonAI, in the lower right corner, there is a chat box, and you can just click on that and come up and ask your question. All right. If you want to follow us on Rapid API, just go to go.ht/API, and that'll get you there. And please give us a follow. Please check it out. Play around with the tool, register, and play around with it. It's free for you. So I don't know why you wouldn't do it. You get a chance to play around with it. I know it looks a little bit like it's code and everything, but once you realize that it's just a matter of clicking on the thing on the left, going in there and changing the required parameter to a sentence, and then go up to endpoint. And then you see the information over to the right-hand side. That's all it is. Very simple.
Nice.
You don't have to be a coder. It's right there for you. So like I said, the only thing I ask you to do is just rate us and give us a follow. That's all we're looking for at this point. So and more people to use it helps us. So we get more feedback on it. All right.
Awesome.
Now, should we talk about the prizes?
Yeah, let's talk about the prizes. Let's go for that next.
We'll do
Everyone loves
lifetime
prizes.
deal.
Then we'll do LTD. Then we'll do the giveaway. Yeah.
Okay. So what we're going to do, let me just pull this down. What we're going to do, and this is like the brainchild of like literally 2 hours ago, is I have a domain that I've always loved. It's prizes.live. And so we're going to actually make a feature show that would take place 2 hours before our Sunday live. And it's going to be called prizes.live. Okay. So it'll be prizes.live. It'll be on the same channels currently that you catch us now with Sunday live. Okay. And with prizes live, we're going to have, just like we did with Webathon, and like we did last week with Duran, we're going to have somebody that has something to give away that we're going to interview and talk to, and we'll have a registration form that you go to. So for last week, we had Duran on the show from Quickblog. So if you go to go.ht/prizes live, that'll bring you to the form that you can register on in order to get a chance to win 5 prizes that we're giving away. And we'll announce the winners at 3:00 on next Sunday before our show here. Hopefully we'll have another person that we can talk to and set up some more prizes for the following week. But the goal is to create prizes and exposure for people that have business to business software or solutions, or something of value to people, whether it's marketing, automation, email, all of these kinds of things that we see on AppSumo, and sort of build up a community to kind of boost and help some people launch their products and to get it out there to the public and the masses. So all right. So if you go to
that's the idea. So it's not a bowl of fruit. It's not something just completely generic. It's hopefully software and prizes that are directly related to the kind of stuff that we talk about on the channel here. And we think it's quite a nice idea to interview a founder or something that's related to the software, get a bit of an insight in what they're doing, how they've approached it, how they built the software, who it's aimed at, and then obviously do a giveaway, because everyone loves giveaways, and we know our audience here. We know you guys like giveaways too. So we're going to extend it. So I think it's a great idea. We were having some fun just bouncing ideas about it around earlier on. So look out for it next Sunday. So we're kicking off. And thanks to Duran George from Quickblog for donating these AppSumo codes to help us kick this off. So yeah.
Yeah. So excited.
Go the link.
This is a domain that I got last year.
Great domain. Yeah, glad you didn't give that one away. Yeah,
And I had it for sale. It was happy. It
Mm.
made me happy to take it off the auction block to not sell it anymore.
Yeah.
And we're going to use this as a way to kind of be the preamble of our Sunday live. So we're going to focus this prizes live. You know, this week we have 5 prizes that you can win. Let me just go ahead and we'll add to the stream. So if we just do, let me see if it works now.
Our link's a little bit out there, Daryl. Let me just correct it. Collins kindly let us know that prizes.live doesn't work, but I've just checked the link and it's actually prizes live, all one word without the dot. So
no, that's not us. You mean prizeslive.com? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we need to just double check. The Collins saying that the go.ht prizes.live, but I don't think that's it, is it? It's prizes live
prizes,
without the dots, and that I've just checked it, Colin. That takes you through to the form. So if you do that, then you can enter in there.
Did I do something wrong, or is it
no?
right?
No, I think maybe Collins just added that 0 in there. The dot rather.
Dot. Okay, yeah.
Go.ht/prizes live without the dot.
You're getting to see the very first page. It's just going to our form right now. So all you got to do is give us your first name, your last name, and you have a chance to win. It says right here, starting this week, you can win an appsumo code, and there's going to be 5 prizes for Quickblog. And if you are interested in Quickblog, you can click on the link. And all we need is your name and information. And then the prize giveaways take place on Sundays at 3 p.m. YouTube live stream with us. And
just to clarify, Daryl, this is, you can enter and then you don't have, I mean, we're great. We obviously want people to watch the show because that's part of the fun, hopefully, and the excitement, but you can enter during the week. You can enter now. You don't have to be on the show, but we hope you will join us. That's just to be clear. It's different from the giveaway we do on the domain, where you have to be on the show.
Yeah, absolutely. Right? Yeah. Prizes. Go.ht/prizes.live. Yeah, that's not it. It's prizes live. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. They say that's a good idea. A pregame show.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Marcel's just signed up. That's great.
Good
to have you on board. Who doesn't like free SaaS giveaways? You know.
Yeah, exactly.
What's not to like?
Yeah, I mean, it's good to kind of, I'm going to use it myself. Like when I have a product that is ready to go mainstream and, hopefully we build up an audience for this prizes live. I think that it'll be good exposure for tools that I'm putting out. If we've got some kind of a real, course or something like that Simon's doing, or somebody in the group is doing, or anybody that we can find and build a relationship with, and work on some sort of an interview added
and
value.
We want to make an interview as well, because we don't want it to be just somebody comes on, plugs the product as a free giveaway, nothing else. We wanted to add some value and have a discussion about the use cases, the history of the product, the background of the founder, like kind of like an interview, as well as giving away stuff. So that's the idea.
Yep, it's a little bit like feedback. It's a little bit like Webathon, where we did all those interviews, but we're just doing one interview, and the prize giveaway will take place throughout the week. So you have a whole week. That way, if you can't make it on Sunday at 3:00, we have some folks that can't always watch it that time. You'll have a whole week. So you just go to prizes.live once the website is linked up, and you could just fill out the form, and you'll see right there what you're gonna possibly win for that week. And we'll announce the winners live with the wheel of names. So, similar to what we're doing now, we'll just have the people that entered for that particular week on the wheel.
Yeah. So we've got a lot of people signing up, which is great. So just a few shout outs there for Marcel, Rod, and Michael. Daryl, good to see. You suggested we create a Facebook group and do the promotion there. We were just talking about this earlier on, actually. So we do think it could be a separate channel. Who knows? What
I agree. Yeah, that would be good.
I think it's got a specific audience, actually, because the whole kind of LTD kind of communities are a little bit different to exactly what we have on here. There's some overlap, but we could be interesting. Well, watch this space. We'll see how we go.
Yep, definitely. All right, guys. Cool. So we do have a lifetime deal of the week. I'm going to take my
let me squeeze that in
stuff down
because
and we're getting closer to do the giveaway for the domain coming up. And let me see if I can take down some stuff here. All right.
Okay, so lifetime deal of the week. Just do a quick one on this. Now, this is my recommendation for Switchy. Now, Switchy is something that many people will actually know because it's been on AppSumo throughout 2021. It's been on for quite a long time, but I don't think it'll be there forever. And if you haven't looked at Switchy, I'd ask you, suggest you have a look. I use it a lot. It's pretty much one of my favorite LTDs, actually, and I use it for a number of different things. Switchy is basically a link shortening, link management, retargeting of links software. So if we click through and see what AppSumo says about Switchy, shorten, customize, and track your links to boost social media engagement, and you can have advanced bio links for social media. So some of these like little link pages, smart pages is what Switchy calls them. So if you want to do a little kind of short bio just with links, you can create these things. So it's an alternative to Bitly, they claim, Rebrandly, and Linktree. So Linktree will be the bio, and it's something I use. I'm going to do a very quick kind of demo. This is the dashboard. Again, hopefully we can see this. So this is my live Switchy account. I've got some of my affiliate links in here. I've got some of my links to my review page on my website. And, if I need to send somebody a short link, I actually use linkhelper.com without the E. So that's my domain, but I just use that for sending different things. I've got a load of them sort of loaded up. So if I just find a link now, so if I'll use Daryl's form here. So this is how it works. You basically just put your link in there. One really cool thing on this is you can actually add pixels. So as people click your link, you're going to get tracking knowing how many people clicked the link, but you can also add on analytics and Facebook to do retargeting. You can also add in a title. So we'll put giveaway or prizes live there. We just did that. I'm not going to be able to do this the whole thing because we've not got time, but you can also put in a picture. You can get a screenshot of a website, so that's quite cool. You can get a GIF. You can search on Pexels, Pixabay, which is obviously free. You get all this. You've got like a built-in editor, so you can make the social profile on the link look really nice. That'll load up the screenshot or whatever you want to put in. You can put in campaign tags, and then you can have your links. Here's my link helper bit. I've got loads of domains. You can have. You can upgrade and get lots of them, and I can call this test link, and then we press get my new link, and it'll give that, and then that'll be live to go instantly, which is really impressive. You can put it into folders, you can add notes. There's a really cool thing here. I haven't really explored this properly, but there's a way of embedding code onto the link so that when the link lands on the new website, you can put a chatbot link pop up, or like a banner pop up on the link's website, but even though it's you're obviously not hosting it or controlling it, which I think is amazing.
Could you do elf site? I think you could throw an elf site pop-up modal on top of like CNN.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, exactly. You could do that, and I'm also wondering if you could do like a form and collect some of their link cloaking, so you can send it to the link but keep it as the original link. So if I have linkhelper.com/test, I can keep the link cloaked so that the viewer doesn't see the new website domain. It always stays as link helper, which I think is cool. You can do rotator testing, and you can do it by percentage. So if you want to do 50-50, you want to do 30-30, 20 or 30 or 40, whatever it is. You can expire links. You can have a favicon. You can have a GDPR pop-up. So if you're sending somebody to a link, you can get them to say, yes, I agree to T's and C's on the way in. It's pretty cool. And that's one bit of it. Oh, it's asking me to fill in all the fields. I won't do all that. But the other thing is you can have these smart pages, and I'll just show you these very quickly. So if you wanted a bio, there's a beauty center, there's a barber shop. You can see the slow website loading speed I have. It's my dreadful connection. But this is actually something I think you could sell to clients, because you can stack this, like 5-stack it on it, and you can get a lot of domains, and you can say, oh, do you want, if you're like a coach or a musician or a photographer, you could have your own kind of bio and send the link to this. So this is quite really nice on
I didn't
mobile.
know they had this.
Yeah, it's nice. And you can embed videos, you could capture emails, You know, really a lot of functionality here. And if we go to the link page, we look at the deals. There's all the stuff here on the AppSumo page, but you get 8 custom domains for $39 and unlimited links. So if you have a link helper like I've got, you can put in 1,000 links. You can put in 10,000 links. You are limited by the number of clicks, but I have to say, if you're getting 30,000 clicks a month on your affiliate links, you probably don't worry about paying a little bit more money for an upgrade. So you even get 2 smart pages on the basic plan, and you get 1624. I think the top stack is 40 custom domains and 30 smart pages. You know, which is the bio pages. So you know, I really like Switchy. It's one of the things I use pretty much every day for managing links and sign up forms and all sorts of stuff. So that's my LTD of the week, and there are my links if anybody wants to join my Facebook group, follow me on YouTube, or get in touch. So that's that.
Very good. So if you go to go.ht/appsumo, you could go ahead and support the channel here. And be sure, if you are watching this on the replay, give us a like, give us a sub. We appreciate that as we are growing the channel. We're up to 1.3 thousand or 1.3K, I guess you would say, of subscribers. So the channel is growing, and getting excited about the progress that it's making. So go.ht/appsumo supports any of the AppSumo purchases, gives us a small commission, nothing to write home about, but it allows us to have money to purchase additional deals.
Just buy more LTDs. Don't worry, we never see it. It just goes straight into buying more stuff. So yeah, rest assured it's reinvested.
But it's nice to see behind the curtain on a lot of these things. So you know, that's one of the, I think, the benefits of the show is that we're able to do that. Now we have a bunch of stuff that we could come back on comments here. So let's catch up with that. But make sure it is top of the hour now. So if you want to start putting in your name for the domain giveaways, I'll show you the domain giveaways, and then we're going to review the comments here. So privatemeeting.io, shirtslogo.com, newsseeker.net, and promotionalrate.com. Those are the domains you could win today, totally free of charge. And we just push it your way if you are the winner on the Wheel of Names today. So if you want to hit some of the comments, we can maybe start answering some of these things, and we'll get the Wheel of Names ready.
Great. Okay. So a few sort of questions there. Well, a comment rather. Marcel saying Switch is awesome. That's great. This is actually Stephen. Hi, Stephen. How you doing? We mentioned you earlier on in the slides. I hope you saw the Google Loves Google got a mention, so there early on.
He should get the trademark for Google Loves Google.
Should do, yeah. The AppSumo codes you plan to give away, will they work even if you're a Plus member? So these are coming directly from Daryl, who's the founder. It's an AppSumo code. I believe you'll just add it to there, and it should just upgrade you to the next level. If you have any problems, obviously we'll be in touch with the winners and make sure everyone gets what they're meant to get. But it's directly supported by Daryl, so I'm sure he'll make sure that you get your upgrade if you win the prize. Marcel was asking, where would you guys use Quickblog in your stack? Talked about it last week, actually. And Marcel, obviously, I'm doing my weekly coaching group, which I know you're in, so happy to have a chat about that tomorrow. I'm using it to post out blogs to my mass page sites. So I'm having a central codes or central login through Quickblog, and then I'm putting a code on each of the mass pages, and I'm just controlling the blogs centrally with that. So that's my use cases, just to be able to post out a lot of blogs without the VA that I use having to log into each individual WordPress site or have some sort of paid tool. So that's what I've done with Quickblog. It seems working very well, and I'll send you a PM, and I can let you see a demo. But it's on last week's show anyway. You can watch that back, and you can see the link through there. Cool. Okay, we're still getting the names coming through. I'm just still looking at questions and comments. So S&P recovery profit, 2 shots to win. Sunday couldn't get any better until they start handing out Sundays. I think that's Don, isn't it? S&P, I believe. So yeah, Don. I know Don couldn't control his excitement of having two bites at the cherry on a Sunday. But no doubt Tim will be in competition. Who's going to win the first one? That's the thing. But the nice thing is we've got 5 prizes, so we can share the love, share the joy. So that's all good. Luke asked a question a little bit earlier on, just on the Yive thing. So, what results are you seeing on this technique? So, as I said on the slides, I've only started using this technique recently. So, Google Stacks and sending Yive to it. So, I must have built out 10, 12 stacks for clients now. It's hard for me to say there's any difference at the moment. Yive claims some very big results on the page, and Google Stacks is a proven technique. So I believe putting them together will deliver a good result. I did use it on one client site, and I did see a big increase on the page 1 result for the target keywords. The only thing I changed was a meta title, the meta description, and added the Google stack and those links, and it went from position 8 to position 4 within a week. But I can't prove that's direct results, but I know I didn't do anything else on the site, so there's a good chance that's an effect. But I mean, I'll come back. Obviously, I'm running a number of these things, and if I've got any information to share, I will let you know. But I'm clearly using this on my own website, my own mass page sites, and client sites. So I believe it's something that will win ultimately. And yeah, hi Stephen, how you doing? Good to see you. Late to the party as always. Just coming in for the giveaway.
Just double checking that Marcel and Stephen, that you both want to be on, because I didn't see you writing your name, but I just saw you just pop in. So Marcel, Magic Marcel, and Stephen Cruz, do you want to be in on the domain giveaways? Let's go ahead and show them to you again. privatemeeting.io, shirtslogo.com, newsseeker.net, and promotionalrate.com. Let us know if you want to be in on those prizes here today. I see a yes. Who's that? Facebook user.
No, Facebook user, yes. Let me just check in the group. Tim's already choosing his domain there.
That always happens.
Yeah, he's already in for D. He's planning ahead.
Promotional rate. He's
that is a good one. I have to say that's the one that I.
Walter's in for the spin.
Yeah.
All right.
Stephen's bought it's like Stephen's Google loves Google. Yeah, awesome.
I would like to
yeah, Marcel wants to be in the giveaway. Yeah, that's great.
Stephen Cruz,
last
chance for you, buddy.
Yeah.
So far, yeah, we got a decent list. Good. Sure, thanks. Okay, cool. Got the dog coming in to say hello. Part of the Sunday live show.
They got dogs in the background. They're not getting on the draw though.
That's all right. Okay, so here we are. It's about 7 minutes past the hour, and I think we've got last call going out right now. Last call for the domains. If you want to win, please let us know your name. And good luck to everybody. I think Steven says. All right, here we go. We're gonna spin the wheel. And it's spinning, and it might be Walter.
Oh, it might be Walter. Yeah.
It glitched a little there for a second.
Walter. On again. Yeah, well done, Walter.
Yeah.
That's good. Nice
Walter, congratulations. We're going to go ahead and show you on the screen the domains once again, Walter, and you can decide if these are ones you can pick now, or you can tell me in a direct chat, and we can have a conversation. So, Walter, these are the domains. Give everybody a big congratulations, and make sure you like and subscribe, because we do this every week. And pretty soon we'll be doing it twice a week with the pregame show, prizes that win, or prizes that live. All right. Let's see here. All the names coming in.
Congrats,
congratulations,
everyone. Yeah. Don kicking himself. He's so close there.
So close. Let's see how
it'll be you next week, Don.
Don was the next one. Yeah, he was.
That was what the glitch was. That was what the glitch. Don sent a power surge through to try and bump it onto
he
his
probably
name.
did. Oh my goodness. All right. Walter can pick one if you would like, and otherwise just reach out to me and we can go ahead and do the deal. on the side here. It doesn't cost you anything. I just push the domain to you. All of these are in GoDaddy, so I just would push them through your GoDaddy account. That makes it just the easiest. GoDaddy transferring out is a nightmare, of course, because they're an evil corporation, but that's how it is, Somebody's asking, Walter's asking any ideas on these. For me, a private meeting I thought would be a really good link to if you have a video chat service and it has a private link, you could have like private meeting / somebody. So you could do a link shortening tool.
You could use Switchy to attach it to your Zoom personal link. You have a general link on Zoom, so you could use that for example. Yeah.
Shirts logo could be a print on domain website. So you could hook up with a print on demand and just focus on people putting in logos onto shirts. It's a good exact match, and you can maybe optimize it and whatnot. Newseeker.net, I got actually for a actually you might like this. I was getting it for a Menterprise domain. So that was the reason why I got that one. So if you're on Menterprise, I think, Walter, now. So that's what I would use that for. And then promotionrate.com was going to be for credit cards and having promotional annual percentage rates. And so I would just have a bunch of affiliate links to various promotional rates on credit cards. That's what I would do with that one. Anything that you would think, Simon?
Yeah, I think credit cards, loans, mortgages, anything like that. But probably credit cards is the most appropriate, I think.
Yeah. So if you can't decide now, that's fine. You can just reach me at Daryl.chat, and we'll go ahead and we'll do the deal later on. But everybody's saying congratulations. So good job. You did good. So I'll go ahead and take that down. Whoops.
Nice.
Yeah. So congratulations. Now I guess we'll give a chance for folks to come on and say hello if you want to. This typically doesn't happen too often, but it's nice to get somebody to come up here. And if you want to give us some feedback about prizes.live, I would love to hear from you and see what you think about the idea of us doing a prize giveaway show each week. Just like
we've got a lot of weekly stuff, going on now, haven't we?
Let's talk a little bit about the domain.
Cycle,
let's talk a little bit about the Domain Kicks Wednesday. I missed you last week because you were busy at the time. But of course, viewership was way down because you weren't on. I have to say.
The data speaks for itself, Daryl. You can't argue with the data.
So we'll do another Domain Kicks Wednesday at 6:00 Eastern time this week, where we'll have more domains that you can take a look at, and we'll get a different theme for this week, of course, and we'll do that. But tell me what would you think of the prizes.live as I get this guest link set up? What do you think?
It feels like a good idea. We were excited when we just talked about it, and I think this has come from. I mean, I guess this started with Webathon, didn't we? We did all those interviews during the day. I'd not really done interviews with people before, so it was a new experience for me, and I felt that kind of went well. And you went through things in the day, and that kind of format with we'll do a bit more of that. And then we obviously had Daryl on the show last week, and I think it just brings a little bit of something extra and new kind of perspective on things, and you mash that up and you put it together with free prizes. It feels like a winner to me. You already had the domain in place, so we never need to go out and get that, and it feels if you were kind of looking at it, it feels brandable. It feels like a prize is live. It feels like a show. Like Sunday Live, it sort of echoes the name, and so I think there's a lot we can do with it, and it'd be great. But it'd be great to get people's input and any ideas you've got. I think also the format being slightly different to you don't have to be on the giveaway. I mean, it'd be great if you do come, but you don't have to be. So hopefully, there are a lot of people we know that watch this show. Afterwards, we get 100, 200 viewers within a few days of the show being published, being streamed, and that might be because people got work and some doesn't work for them or whatever. So it'd be nice for people to be part of those giveaways and be able to access it, but not have to be there live, at least for that show. So I don't know. I'm excited about it, but we'll see where we go.
Yeah, thanks. And yeah, it's things are sort of just growing organically, like that webathon that we put together in a 2 week period of time. It was organic, and it just kind of came together because Craig Campbell said, "Yeah,
Mm.
I'll do
Yeah,
it," and then
yeah, that was it.
we
Yeah,
were like,
yeah.
"Oh, I guess we got
Oh,
to do
okay.
this,"
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe we'll get Craig Campbell to come on and do a giveaway of his course or something like that.
Who knows? Yeah. Well, he's just launched
Got a new
his
program. Yeah,
coaching program. I've actually joined it. I went to the first session on Thursday. Absolutely fantastic. So
yeah,
he's going kind of open book on a whole load of stuff. Well worth
yeah.
looking at. And actually, my coaching program is also on Monday nights. If you want to come and join there as well. So that's happening
You're
every
running
Monday
out of
night,
days
8
of the
o'clock.
week. You're not going to be able to take a
No, well,
vacation now.
I'm doing a photography one on Thursday called Wedding Boss, which is totally different, and that's related to my wedding photography work. So, yeah, I'll mention that when that's launching this week too. So there's a lot of stuff going on, and it's exciting.
If you want to reach out to Simon, it's
That's me, Simon's
Simons
chat.
with an S at the end, simons.chat.
Yep,
And reach out to him, and you can set up a one-on-one. You do one-on-ones. You have all these
I
courses.
do one-on-ones.
And
I've got my weekly coaching group is only £17 a month, so it's really just to help people on mass page, SEO, Google My Business, and we're also doing some AI content as well. So I do a different topic each week. So yeah, come along. Bargain, £17 a month. Anyway, no more plugs.
Everybody loves the code. Okay. Do a gamification to spice things up, maybe. Yeah, we could.
Like a leaderboard kind of thing, or
Yeah, that would be
yeah.
kind of cool. I'll have to think on that. Ertl, if you want to reach out to me at Daryl.chat, I'd love to know more about what you mean about that. And we'll put something together so that next Sunday is our first one. So we'll have it all put together. And anybody that's listening or on the replay, reach out to me at Daryl.chat or Simons.chat if you have somebody that would have a giveaway that would be perfect for the prizes.live premiere that we're doing. So it comes with an interview. You get a 30-minute interview with us, and we can talk and go through your product and things like that. And so, yeah, it would be great to have some new people come on up. And if you want to say hello, this is your last chance. Go.ht/guest, go.ht/guest, lowercase g, and we'll get you up here to say hello. And you want to give us feedback or ideas and suggestions, we would love to have you up here. Go.ht/guest. And this has been a fun show. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Make sure you give us a like and subscribe. If you are able to share it out to other people, we always appreciate you that you do that, and tell other people about the program. We're getting more and more numbers every week, so I think it's a really good thing, and we couldn't do that without you. So did you see this comment from Don? We need a hype man on our Wednesday domain kicks.
Yeah,
you are the hype man. You
Me?
are the hype man.
No, I don't think so.
Nobody makes
yeah,
a better hype man than Steven Brocklehurst. Here he is, running contest, putting up comments and sharing the videos.
Yeah, we could do a kind of people could do activities or likes or whatever, and
love it.
Yeah, maybe they get a better chance of winning or some other bonus. Yeah, there could be a leaderboard to win it. Who knows? We could do one random or one skill based. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
People could do tasks or visit pages, or who knows what we can come up with. But yeah, great idea. Great to have these ideas coming through, guys. Really appreciate it. It's awesome.
Yeah, awesome. Well, I think that's going to put this in the record books for today and this week.
Yep.
Thank you,
it's
Simon.
Probably enough
again.
for now.
Yeah,
good to see you. Yeah, thanks everyone.
Be sure to give us a like and subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll see you again next week, 3 o'clock Eastern time for prizes.live and 5 o'clock for Sunday Live. And we will love to see you. Go ahead. One more time. Let me flash on the prizes page here. So if you go to go.ht/prizes live, later this week, this will be working, prizes.live. But right now it's in limbo. So just go to go.ht/prizes live and sign up. All you have to do is sign up once each week. And then we know you're going to be there for the following week's prize. That's all you got to do. All right. All right, that's it. If you have any questions on any of our products, any of our services, want some one-on-one consultations, reach out to us directly. And otherwise, we'll see you guys next week on a Sunday Live.
See you guys. Bye now. Take care.